Shipley, the Protoss and red against Shrat, Zerg in blue on MLG Sakura's Plateau. MLG Sakura's Plateau is exactly the same as regular Sakura's Plateau. There's really not any differences, I don't believe. So we do have Shipley, who is the red Protoss here in the lower left. In the lower right, we do have the blue Zerg. So, for the first 1 or 2 minutes, we're not really going to see a whole lot of differences. The only question is, will Shipley do a fast forge expand? That will be the question, whether or not if it goes that route or not. It does depend on what Zerg and what his game plan will be. But fast forge expand is pretty popular, and I would say by this pylon placement, he's not going for a fast forge expand. He may be comfortable doing a one gateway expand. He may do that. So we will definitely see how this goes. 2 overlords in production, so obviously we're not going to see any 6 pulling or anything like that. That's good. Definitely makes the tournaments go that much more better when we do not see AGs. However, there's some real rule against it, I don't think. So we do have protests, probably likely going to apply their gate, and then either a forge going to be here, or possibly a cybernetics core. We will definitely see. It does look like it's probably going to be cyber core, because he probably could have laid his forge by now. Definitely with the amount of minerals he has, he definitely could have done that. Do have Zerg taking their fast expand as they always do. Looks like a 15 hatch. Definitely this could be a cannon rest time if he went fast forge expand. However, since Protoss decided not to do that, so that does give Zerg the ability not to worry about cannon rest. However, the probe can still get scouting information. Pool does drop down. Likely a 15 pull as well, and the drone does chase the probe away. So back here at home, we do have a cyber core. That is a weird wall off, because Zerglings can just run in here and just make a mess of this base. So I would have liked to have seen the cyber core here, and then a probe on hold, or a zealot, because right now if Zerg scouts this and sees what's going on, and he must scout it because he's got an overlord there, he could just go in with 10 lings right now and just own right now. There's really not much that Protoss can do, but we will definitely see how that goes. We don't see any lings in production at the moment. We do see 2 queens ready to pop. We do have a gateway. It is a work gates coming through. Also sentry as well. Sentry is really good decision. We do have a pylon going down here, so it looks like he is going for a 1 gate expand, just like I assumed he would. He places the boards now, so yes, that is exactly what we're going to see. Is definitely a 1 gate expand. Again, that's okay, that's fine. Spinecrawler, not really sure why Zerg's making a Spinecrawler. He has not been attacked. There's been no pressure on Zerg whatsoever. Seems like he could just drone up and not worry about that right at this moment. Because really, if Protoss is going to do a fast expand, you're not going to see a whole lot of units coming to your base anyway. And you can make enough lings or roaches to really cover that. We do see absolutely no roach worn down yet though as well. When will he go for layer? That will be the question. Will it be the 8-minute mark? Will it be the 10-minute mark? We'll definitely see how that goes. We do have 2 sentries now in play to hold the ramp. We have 2 additional gateways coming down as well. We have a robo bay also going up as well. and we do see an observer coming out, possibly to do a lot of scouting of his own. We do see level weapons 1 coming out as well from the process, and we also see an evo chamber going down for Zerg as well. It allows him to get additional upgrades if he wishes. So Roach Warren does go down. That is about the 7-minute mark. We do have the missile attacks for the roaches now coming in play. Roaches are very powerful to deal with, and the missile level 1 is definitely the right way to go. Makes the roaches just that much more powerful. So as of yet, we don't see a third by Zerg, not yet. He doesn't really have to worry about it, however, because Protoss is now just getting their second. It's now 7 minutes into the game right about now. This is where it could get dicey, so we will see how that goes. It looks like Zerg is going to take a third, though.
You have that phone book, the black one?
So I apologize. So the third is going down for Zerg, so he is definitely doing macro style build. We do have Lair coming out as well for Zerg as well. So Lair is coming out at about the 8:30 minute mark. So roughly that's pretty good. Lots of roaches coming out. So we are going to see probably some heavy joining. So Protoss is going to have to get this base up. They're going to have to get it up soon because they're going to get overrun by the roaches. We do have level weapons 1 already done for the Protoss. 1 Immortal, 3 Sentries, 3 Stalkers, and 4 Zealots. So is it? Yeah, it's okay defense, but I'd like to see more, considering roaches are a very cheap unit. In fact, the roach is only 75.25, so roaches are really not that expensive. We do see a macro hatch going down as well, so it looks like Zerg is going to want to put some pressure on Protoss, and they're going to want to do it very quickly. So we do see a queen. Is she going to make her way? No, she's not. We shall also see the Caprice level 1 coming down as well. That definitely will help roaches, help lings, help just about any Zerg unit pretty much. It's also good for overlords, I believe. Get the same. No, they get Flyer Caprice. Okay, I apologize. So we do not have the third saturated as of yet. Question is he's going to get another Evo chamber so he can do double upgrades? Do like that idea. I'm not really sure why Zerg is putting a changeling over here when he could put a changeling near the base. So I'm not really quite sure on why that's happening. We do have a warp prism loaded with 2 immortals, so he's going to do some damage perhaps on the economy of Zerg. That's pretty much what you have to do. So go in, do the damage, get out. That's pretty much what he's thinking right now. He can also warp in as well because he does have the warp. We do have glacial reconstruction going down as well. So the immortals are coming in, the roaches are going to get there, and it's going to have to get out of there. So unfortunately, 2 immortals cannot take on that many roaches. The queen is not going to be able to take on the warp prism or take it out. Though he does get 2 queens out of the deal, so I guess it wasn't a really bad trade-off. But I'm sure Zerg is going to be much more, and we do have a Colossus as well, so I really like that play. Colossus are really good, especially with the extended lance. If he does decide to get the extended lance, that definitely will make Colossus a lot more powerful. And he could get extended lance now, however, he's deciding against it. Now, will we see Blink, or are we going to see the additional upgrades? it is important what is he going to do with the Twilight. He can also go DGs, he can also go high temps, you can do many things after you get to Twilight. So we'll definitely see how Protoss wants to go with this. We are seeing another Colossus in production, so this is going to be a pretty good powerful source. Also what level weapons armor as well coming out for Protoss. So he has +2 already, and he's going for armor. So really, it's he's set. He's going to be okay. We do have 2 Colossus out right now. We also have another observer coming out as well. Back here at the Zerg base, we see a lot of roaches. And we also see a few Hydras as well. We also see 3 Overseers. Possibly to get the roaches some vision up the ramp. I would like to see some force fields go down. He's going to have to be really good on force fields though. That is a pretty big army. I'm really worried, but the Colossus, I hope, will be able to defend it. Now, he knows Protoss did expand again, but unfortunately, I don't think that expansion is going to see light of day. But Protoss goes in there, tries to take out some of the roaches. Does lay down some pretty good force fields, not bad, could have been better. Does lose 1 Colossus, gonna have to back up now. We got a lot of roaches, and we do have some Hydras as well. Hydras have a really good range as well. So we have level 1-1, and we have level 2-1 for Protoss. So now he's moving his Colossus up, trying to get some vision. Does he have extended lance? No, he does not have extended lance. That's going to make the Colossus less powerful. Yes, he does have extended lance. Okay, he was getting researched. But unfortunately, Zerg's going to take out this base, especially with that roach army. Now, he needs a force field. Make sure that those units don't get up. He needs to cover his sentries. Make sure they don't get attacked. The Overseer is giving the Zerg army a little bit of vision. So, unfortunately, I really don't know if Protoss is going to be able to hold this off. He does have 2 Colossus, but they are being sniped right now, and I think right now it could be GG, and we do have a GG.